And let's shift focus to the commodities market. Manisha Gupta is standing by to tell us what's going on there. Morning, Manisha.
Morning, Nigel. Thank you for that. Well, I'm looking at metals as a sector where we have seen some strength come back, and this is because of the softness in US dollar index. Even with some profit taking in some pockets there, we are still trading on the higher side of the range as it is. Take a look at the China markets, where we did see the Politburo meeting pledging yet again on further stimulus and targeted stimulus measures coming in for various sectors there. There also are shortages in production, as we have seen for the month of June and for the first half of 2023. There also is a report from S&P which says that the global car manufacturing is expected to continue to surge between 2023 to 2025, and that would mean a strong demand for metals continuing into the global markets. I want to talk specifically about the steel prices, which are trading at a one-month highs right now. There also was a report from the world steel production numbers that came in yesterday. For India, it really has been positive as far as the steel production goes. So for the month of June, it has been nearly 13% of a jump year-on-year basis on the steel production. And the first four months, or the first half of 2023, we have seen the steel production jump up by nearly 7.4%. I was also talking to BHP yesterday on Commodity Champions, and this is what they had to say in sense of steel production in India. In 2020, India was producing 100 million tons. Until last year was nearly 125 million tons. This year, the expectation is that India would be producing 134 million tons of steel. And by 2050, the expectation is that we could be hitting as high as 450 to 500 million tons as well. Another important data that came into light was that it is India especially which actually is looking at high margin steel production in the world itself. So when it comes to the Indian markets, and this is about better efficient and higher steel companies really, where you are looking at steel margins as high as $80 to $100 a ton. China continues to trade anywhere between $0 to $20 a ton in sense of steel production. So the Indian markets in sense of margins and profits also stands quite tall there. Finally, to the steel prices then, and this week has been quite positive, nearly 2% of gains, and that adds up to the July gains as well, 1.5% in the positive for the month as well.
All right, Manisha, thank you very much for that. We'll take a quick commercial break here. We are back. We'll have the management of CEAT joining us on the other side. Mr. Aruna Banerjee, the CEO at CEAT, to discuss their first quarter numbers. Stock's doing well. Stay tuned.